Hello, and welcome to our website, Toronto 2050, which is about how to plan the future of our city. We need a vision for the city. But who are we? So we're a group of filmmakers, Lisa, Pasquale, and Astra, and we're dedicated to inspiring a vision for Toronto through ideas, images, and investigation. What kind of questions should we be asking, and where do we start? Well, let's take a look at 5 everyday experiences that we can all relate to. First one is transit. It can be a real pleasant experience, but instead we get long waits and overcrowding. It's pretty expensive. Secondly, condominiums. As we speak, there are so many condos being built downtown without consideration for vistas or views or quality of life. And now, our greatest asset, the waterfront, has disappeared. Number 3, the street has become such a chaotic and congested mess. Everyone is fighting for their own space. That makes it very unpleasant and quite a dangerous experience. This can cause gridlock. The fourth one's housing, and how it's become so expensive that the future generation can't even buy a house, and instead they're forced into the condo market, which can barely house a family. And finally, the Gardiner. It was built in 1950s, and it divided the city from the waterfront. Right now it's crumbling and it's a financial burden, and so far the city is stalling and isn't solving the problem. So these are just a handful of problems, and like every problem, they all have roots. And what are these roots? Well, we suggest these ones: false amalgamation, individual accommodation, and who's telling the truth. False amalgamation. Before 1998, there was Metro Toronto and 6 other cities and boroughs with their own city halls. Now, after the amalgamation, instead of becoming one city, Toronto actually remained as 4 cities with 4 city halls and their old planning ideologies, and didn't have a single vision. Individual accommodation. Right now, the planning is designed to accommodate individuals who know the system, and the rest of us citizens rely on bits of information. Developers can negotiate with the city planners and councillors to build what they want and how they want it on an individual basis without long-term consideration for citizens or the city. This results in poor building design, lack of quality of living, environmental impact, unsustainable, and is a financial burden. And when the city plans, is there a vision for the whole city, or is it just downtown? Number 3 is honesty, or lack of. Citizens are not given the full picture, and politicians made language that's not understandable. It's mainly politicians and backroom deals that decide and manipulate the city's future. For example, if a new tower development comes up, if only 12 stories is allowed, the developer will ask for more. If they have any trouble getting it, then they're just going to smooth the deal by adding incentives to appease the citizens. This process of negotiation is done through Section 37. This results in selling the air rights to the developer as a tool for making money. So there you have it. These are 3 main problems that we thought of. See below our webisodes for the creative ideas and how we can solve these problems, then check out the solutions at the end. Stay tuned for more.